Yup, it's your boy Jizo back with another video. And today, let's talk, man. Let's talk about custom pieces. Um, I'm getting a lot of questions about custom pieces. So the thing is, a lot of people want the moissanite. My bad. Hold on. There we go. The thing is, a lot of people want the moissanite. So the reason why I be asking people how much they got to spend is because I'm knowing that they're not knowing that the price of moissanite is up. Yeah, you might be able to get. So I'm saying $1,000 and up is where you're gonna be at with moissanite custom pendants. Sometimes you can get it cheaper, at the 500, mark. But for the most part, is up, especially if you got something, that you want big. Smaller things, you might get something like this. That still might, that size still might be $1,000 something dollars, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. It all depends on who's making it. It all depends on what kind of material you're using. Like, are you using silver? And the moissanite, you already know everybody taxing for the silver right now. And you already know everybody's taxing for the moissanite as well. So you're going to end up paying a lot of money. Well, it might not be a lot to some people, but some people, it is a lot of money. So let me say that. So anything over $1,000 might be a lot of money to some people. $1,000 might be a lot to some people. So you have to realize that. So when you buying stuff, you're gonna pay a good price, man. It's just something that you do. Now, when I say I'm being cheap, I'm being cheap because I know how much I want to spend, and I want to spend that amount. I don't want to spend over it. I don't want to spend nothing over it, not a dollar more, because I know what I'm paying for, and I know the value of it. I know that even though it's a good custom piece and there's material or metals that can be sold, I know I'm not going to get the amount that I paid for that. You know what I mean? So if I got a silver piece, I know for a fact that when I take my silver piece, I'm not going to get the same price that I paid for it. Because that's just it. They overcharging you for the silver. So if they're overcharging you for it, you're not paying the weight value of the silver. That's already thing. Yeah, you'll get some money, but you got to think you're going to get that weight. And silver doesn't cost that much money. Silver doesn't cost much money at all. And all right. So like I was saying, man, you're not going to get the weight of that silver back, man. You're just not. I mean, the weight of it. You're not going to get your money back. I don't care how much you paid for it. Let's say you brought a half a kilo. Let's say you got a half a kilo of silver, like I do. And let's say whatever you made with it. Let's say you got the moissanite stones. You got moissanite in it, and let's say you paid about $4,000. You could kiss that goodbye. Like, unless silver goes up, you done overspent. You get what I'm saying? You done overspent. You done paid about 8 times more than you know what I mean? You done paid more. But see, you got to pay for the craftsmanship. I guess I factor in. That's what I factor in with my prices that I want to pay. I'm like, okay, how much it costs for this? So I know that a half a key costs this much, a half a kilogram. You know what I mean? It costs this much, so I need to be at this much. You know what I mean? Like, okay, and then they gotta pay the people this much, so then you can add another such and such to that. You know what I mean? That's how I get my numbers. You know what I mean? So normally it's like, if you do whatever the weight price is times 6 or 7, that's the price that you're probably gonna pay. I know some people saying that they got, oh, I'm selling this for this amount, that amount. Oh, I'm selling it to you for $30 a gram. Oh, I'm selling it to you for $33 a gram. Oh, I'm selling it to you for this. Oh, I'm selling silver for $1 a gram. Oh, I'm selling it for 50 cents a gram. You know what I mean? Like, these people are being ridiculous. They know they're overcharging for silver. And I mean, with most things that's mass produced, shouldn't cost that much. Like, you know, for the most part, fix my chain. For the most part, things that are mass produced should not cost that much money. Like, y'all see me dripping though, right? Yeah, things that are mass produced like that shouldn't cost as much money as custom things. You get me? Because it's not taking as much of your time. Whereas certain things you putting the stones in by hand. You're crafting the metal with the stuff by hand. You're doing all that by hand. So yeah, we can pay a little more. You know what I mean? We pay a little more. That's cool. We'll pay a little more if that's what we gotta do. But I'm telling you guys, no, that's not. It's not all what you think. Those moissanites are not going to get you anywhere when it comes to selling your stuff. So if you're buying custom pieces, moissanite pieces, just know you're buying it just for you. And 9 times out of 10, well, 10 times out of 10, you're not going to get a return on that investment unless that metal that you have in it is going up. So let's say the price of silver quadruples next year and you need to sell it next year, then yeah, you're making a profit off of your silver. You probably still get, to be honest, you probably just get your money back. You know what I mean, at that point. But like I'm saying, man, it's just, you know what I mean, when you do it, it's the same thing with gold. It's damn near the same thing with gold. You're not paying that same price. The weight price, the value of gold, you're not going to get it for that. Because these people do have to make a profit. Now, I understand gold went down a little bit. It might be back up now. But again, like I paid a certain amount. And I can only, like I paid like $600 for my teeth, 8 teeth. And I can only get $50 for it. I don't know what the price is today. But the last time I checked, I could get, well, $100 at the most. $100 at the most. So that's a loss. That's not a gain. That's 14 karat gold, solid gold. 14 karat solid gold that I paid $600 for. And I just can't get my money back. You know what I mean? Unless the price of gold just skyrockets tomorrow, then, you know, then I can get my money back. So it all depends on what you're buying. That's the main thing. It depends on what you're buying. Like, you can't just say you got you just can't do it. You gotta, you know, your stuff has to be appraised. With gold, your stuff has to get appraised. And the point of your appraisal is so you can make money. So your appraisal, you might buy it for like $5,000, but your appraisal says $10,000. So if something happens to it, that's a play. You know what I mean? Something happens to it, now you got an extra $5,000. You can go buy that again, and you got $5,000 in your pocket. So that's how that go. With silver, you just forget it. But you might can get an appraisal too. You know, you probably could get an appraisal with that. You know what? I might do that. Might go get me an appraisal. For your shit. Yeah, normally when you buy from a jeweler, but you know, my shit came from overseas, so the jewelers is not gonna send me an appraisal. But yeah, you probably could get it for silver, but you know, is it worth leaving insurance? I don't know. We have to check it out. We have to check that stuff out. But yeah, man, so that's the thing about your custom pieces with moissanite. Moissanite is not going to hold any value for you. I'm not saying not to buy it because, again, it looks the best. It looks the best. You know what I mean? So we can't argue with that it looks the best. You know what I mean? But what I can say is that I wouldn't pay these outrageous prices. We got to stop paying outrageous prices. Like, we can go get a wholesale for a couple of dollars in the moissanite. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about loose stones. So the only problem is you're gonna have to learn how to put them in yourself if you want cheap stuff. But the prices keep going up and up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the other day I seen somebody had a Cuban, 20 millimeter Cuban. You know what I mean? It's silver, and they wanted with moissanite stones, and they wanted like $3,000, and I was scratching my head like, huh? $3,000? $3,000? Come on, they getting outrageous with these prices. But we are in the economy where everything has went up in prices. Like, when you go to the grocery store, you're spending more money at the grocery store. So I guess, I don't know, I'm just not gonna pay it. I'm just not gonna pay it. But again, it is what it is, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, you guys gotta be careful with that. CZs ain't bad. So, you know, they hold the same amount of value, but do they look better? I don't think so. You know what I mean? Can you get something that look good? Yes, you can. You get something that look like it's gonna look just like the diamond. So that's the difference. Like, CZs is not a bad stone. It's a real stone as well. Made in the lab as well. So like, it is what it is. This is your preference. What you want to pay for, what you like. Do you care about this? Do you care about that? Like, do you care that your stones don't pass the diamond test? Are you? Because I feel like if that's the main thing that you're caring about, that means you want to flex like it's real. Like, oh well, you want to flex like it's real diamonds. You want to flex like you wouldn't drop the bag on that, man. I wouldn't drop 20, 30, 50,000, 100,000. You know, some of these things is, you know what I mean? Like, something like this, I'm not gonna tell nobody I paid $100,000 for something like that, because I didn't. That's the thing. Like, come on, man. Like, I just keep it real. Like, I mean, I guess that's just me, man. That's just me. Yeah, that's just me, man. Like, I think people might not know, but it should be common sense. Like, come on, man. You know that nigga ain't spent $100,000 on his chain. You know that man ain't walking around with $1 million on his chain and don't own a damn thing. That's even for celebrities as well, man. They be capping too. I mean, but to be honest with you, man, it ain't no reason for them to buy. If you really getting some money, then it's. I mean, if you like it, you like it. You know what I mean? You can buy things, but to be honest, they can get things at a cheaper price. You know what I mean? It's always a cheaper solution. Like, you don't have to go in the store and tell them you want VVS diamonds. You get SI1 or the highest SI diamonds that look like the VVS. You won't tell the difference. You go in the store and tell them you want lab diamonds. Now you got VVS. Now you got VVS at a cheaper cost. I'm just saying, everything ain't gotta be this and that. You know, I guess the flex is I'd spend this much money. That's the flex, right? The flex, that's the flex right there. I spend this much money. Yeah. But what if you just go and don't tell them how much money you spend? You know what I mean? But people still gonna assume that you did, because people don't read into it or look into it, or they just see what they see and think what they think and make up their own story. You know what I mean? So that's how that go. You know what I mean? Take this shit off. Shit got tangled. Yeah, I see that thing, man. See that bitch hitting like that, man. But seriously, guys, sheesh. Yeah, man. So it's all up to you and your preference and what you got to spend, man. Don't be. I wouldn't be tripping if you got CZs in your shit, man. I wouldn't trip. You know what I mean? That's what you want. I wouldn't trip if you went and got copper. Like, I don't care. Me personally, I don't give a damn. Don't care at all. Like, I just want you to know that you spending your money. You spending your money. You're not gonna get. It's not an investment. I heard some people be like, "It's an investment." It's not. You don't have the money to make it an investment. You know what I mean? You're not out here buying 10 kilos of gold. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It's not an investment for you. Just remember that, man. It sounds good. It sounds great. Of course, your jeweler is going to tell you that because he's the person that needs to get the money out you, man. Now, the appraisal thing is cool, but do you plan on even losing your shit, man? Yeah, you're going to put some insurance on it, but 9 times out of 10, you ain't even going to do that. So, at this point, you're just wasting money just to tell other people, look at me. So, I just want to school people on that because a lot of people don't understand what's going on, to be honest with you. People just see what they see, and they just come with their own conclusions. They don't question anything. They don't look into anything. They don't know. They just, oh, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get the moissanites. 21 Savage had moissanites in his shit. I'm going to get the moissanites. He didn't know he had that shit in there. Just remember that part. Because you can't tell the difference. He wouldn't have knew if he had C. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some CZs in there. We wouldn't even know. My point is, man, just know what you're buying. Know what you're getting to. Don't think that you're about to get a return or any of that shit, man. You not. This shit ain't gonna give you no return, man. You just wearing that shit, man. You feel me? You just wearing that shit. Shit ain't finna give you no, shit ain't finna give you no return, man. You just brought it just to buy it. Remember that, man. You brought it because you liked it. Not because you're gonna save it for if something happens, you're gonna be able to sell that shit. You know what I mean? This bitch hit too, man. Y'all know that thing hit. You know what I mean? Can't get no better. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, you gotta know what you're getting yourself into. I gotta take this off. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into. I'll leave it on. If you don't know what you're getting yourself into, you're gonna go in blind and you're gonna buy something at a high cost, and then you're gonna be looking crazy when you realize that I brought this for nothing. Now, some things are worth the money, but you have to determine what's worth it for you, and just like I determine what's worth it for me. You know what I mean? I determine that. You know what I mean? Like, I like heavy pieces. Like, this is heavy. You know what I mean? This is real heavy. This is heavy. Is it the heaviest? No. But it's good to go. I know it's going to be durable. It's going to last years. So, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. I probably I don't wear this at all. Don't even wear this. I'll show you something else I don't wear. And I had this for the last 3 years. Hold on. Y'all see this, right? I had this for the last 3 years, man. So y'all can see it, man. Oh, wrong side. Y'all see it, man. I don't wear this. This is nice, though. We'll pull this out on special occasions, man. We'll pull this out on special occasions. Nah, for real. This thing just too shiny for him, man. Look at that, man. This thing is too shiny for him, man. This thing, knock it, like, you can actually turn all the lights off with this thing right here, man. Show you how I rock this thing, for real. This is how I rock it. So again, man, this is y'all see what this is. When I brought this, I brought it because I liked it. You feel me? Brought it because I like it. Not because I thought I was going to get a big return off of this. No, I brought it because I liked it. And I know what I'm getting myself into. You know what I mean? I know what I'm getting myself into. And I also knew that this stuff would last me a while when I brought it. So that was the whole point. It's going to last me for a long time until I don't want it anymore. And this one, believe it or not, oh no, never mind. I already tell you a lie. I already say this one is heavier than this one, but it's not. This shit heavy as fuck right here. This shit heavy as fuck. This is too, but like I said, man, you just gotta know what you're getting yourself into. Don't come in here thinking you're gonna do no investing, especially with no silver, man. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna overpay for your silver, and you're not even gonna get half your money back. So let's just keep that real, man. And some people are telling you the truth, and some people aren't. Some of these jewelers out here, I see they arguing with each other and making videos about each other. It is what it is. It don't matter what you say about somebody else's brand. That's not going to deter their customer, because their customer is their customer. It's just like, you know, their customer is going to rock with them at all times. Yeah, their customer going to rock with them at all times, man. So don't be on that bullshit, man. Like, let them argue. Don't get in the middle. Don't choose no sides. Whoever got the best price for you, that's who you fuck with. Whoever got the best quality and the best price, that's who you fuck with. Don't choose no side, man. Don't choose no sides. Again, man, it's just a certain level I'm not going to pay for. You know what I mean? Certain things I'm not going to pay for. I seen a custom watch the other day, and it looks wonderful. So I'm assuming they're hand setting it. I don't know if they're hand setting it, or maybe they're ordering that way. I have no clue. I'm gonna assume, because I don't want to give people the wrong information. I'm going to assume that they are hand setting this stuff. Now that it is people who sell these things. You can go on wholesale websites and you can see it. And they are pretty expensive on those sites as well. So I'm not gonna say that their price is ridiculous. No, their price is about even with those prices. Yeah, I seen an AP watch. I seen somebody do an AP watch, and the shit is nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. Would I pay $4,000 for it? Possibly. Even though it's a fake watch. Or should we say clone, not fake watch. We're gonna say a clone. Well, that's a fake watch. A clone is a fake watch. Like, it's not a homage. It's like, you know, like some of my watches are homage watches. Like, it's paying like homage to these other watches, but it still has that company name on it. It's not like that. It actually says Audemars, you know what I mean? It actually is an AP symbol on there. It's actually the name, you know what I mean? It is actually everything that's on the real watch on that watch, but it's called a clone. I'm not above that. Not above buying clone watches. I'm not. Me personally, I'm not. But just to let you know, that's a fake watch. But it's so hard. Who gives a fuck? Like, that shit hard. That shit hard. Was it I think it was the Real Jewelry Company that made that jane. That jane hard. That jane hard. No bullshit. That shit hard. That's some serious thinking that I would do. But I would have to make sure that they're hand setting that. Because it looked like they did, but you know how that go. You know how that go. We all can get stuff and sell it. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, that ain't a bad price. I wonder how much the Rollies are over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Shit, if they hand set them, it should be even cheaper for them, though. Because now you can just get them and you do it yourself. Now, what clone is it? Because now they have the super clones too. So maybe that's what it is. It might be a super clone, and that's why the price is so high. Those super clones. I'm talking about, I seen somebody take one apart and still couldn't tell that it was a fake. They still couldn't. They took it apart. You know, I'm talking about watch experts. They took it apart and they couldn't tell that it was fake. So, yeah. The whole conversation, we talking about something else now, but my whole point is, man, you got to know what you're buying. You got to know what you're buying. You got to know why you brought it. Gold, sometimes you can get your money back for gold. Again, you can get a higher appraisal, so that'll give your insurance company say, okay, you got, you know what I mean? They're not going to say you got it, but you might have paid $5,000 for this, but your appraisal's saying that it's worth $10,000, and now you can insure your piece for $10,000. Yeah, that's good. But again, the average person is not getting insurance on their jewelry. I mean, most of y'all probably married. How many people got insurance on their red wearing right now? How many people even got an appraisal of their red wearing from the company that they brought it from? How many people fact checked to see if that was a real diamond when you brought that? I'm just telling you guys, man. So don't let nobody cap on you. You talking about some, this is an investment piece and this and that, when they overcharging you for the silver, when they overcharging you for the gold. These are all the companies. These are all the companies. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you the truth. And the whole point of this video was to tell you that when you're buying something, you're gonna pay a little bit of money, but just know your money, especially these moissanites and this silver, they just keep going up and up. And this is not the value of it. This is just the people selling it because it's more popular. The more popular it gets, the higher it becomes. You got people selling the same diamond rings that you see on these websites for $200 and $300. They selling it for $2,000. This ain't no cap. Same color, same stone, same everything, man. This ain't cap, man. This is real talk. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And it's even crazy when you know you can get that same stone for like $5, man. Me personally. I don't know about you, but me. Okay. So, yeah. That's all I'm saying. Just know what you're buying. And, yeah, that's it. That's right, man. And just message me if y'all got any questions. Comment down here if you got any questions. I always answer, whether it's the same day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days later. I always answer. So, yeah, man. Get at you, man. I'm gonna have to delete that. I just do gang sign. I ain't even mean to. I try to throw the peace sign. That's the peace sign, y'all. I was trying to throw the peace sign and this finger got stuck. So then I threw the crazy shit. I don't know. I'll just cut it right there. Yeah, man. Peace.